Hello, this is Akshay Rai, and this time I'm going to explain you about my fifth experiment of my web technology lab. So my fifth experiment was about using JavaScript to create function, some activity, interactive activity in the page. So uh, okay, let's start. This table properties I've just given over here, so that it could create table with 1 pixel solid black color, and then comes the body background color blue. Okay, body background color blue and background color orange. Yeah, actually it is not just blue, it is, I have modified it into as you can see it is online. So while putting it online, I have modified it into uh, uh, gradient radial gradient. Okay, radial gradient. So radial gradient from blue I have given till red, so it go blue, green, yellow, red, it will go like this. Okay, and then this portion will be in orange color, and then yeah, I told you this was given over here, and body background blue is not was removed. Yeah, so radial gradient red, orange, yellow, blue, green, red, orange, yellow, blue, green, so it comes just like this. Then we start our yeah, this was the CSS portion in the head. Now comes the body. So in body everything is in the center, so I just start with the center tag, then field set for the first portion. Here this is the table generator. For this we have included okay, let's show you. So table generator is something like this. Then input portion, first column, second column, and then input value make me a table. Okay, so this was actually a button. So when you click the button, this is what appearing over here. So when you click a button, on click method is used, so it will call this make table function. Make table function is given in this JavaScript code using this script tag. We use this JavaScript code and then this function, make function. Okay, now when we create the function, we declare two variables, rows and columns. Then rows and columns will be getting values using this get element by ID and name of the input source. So rows, then columns, its name is column, right? So it will be fetching information from these two. Then when you see I've included some condition like when is nan grows and is nan is not a number. So when it is not a number, then it will just create some table, I mean, which will not be visible, I mean with 0 rows and columns. Then for and otherwise then for r equals to 0, r less than, that is the for condition. That means we are creating number of rows, okay, from 0 to whatever is specified over here, and then again another this will be the number of rows, and in each row we are including a column. So column will be from 0 till whatever is fetched, and then it will create column, and in each column this will be displayed. Okay, content display content equals to r, that is row is r and column is c. And so this was the script, JavaScript for creating number of rows and tables. So as you can see, if I click on 3 yeah, so if I make like create table, so it will have 4 rows and 3 columns. This is how it's creating the table. So first portion is successfully compiled. Okay, now comes the second portion where we have to calculate body mass index. So body mass index is actually how much weight is there, how much dense you are. Okay, so that's calculated using this. Again we are taking the input, and then for this part we are just creating empty span fields with id is equals to score and b type, etc. So we are actually already giving id, but there is nothing written over here, so that's why presently it's blank. And then on submit it will call this calculate BMI function. Then in this function again we can use a script tag to include this JavaScript code. Then from this as you can see, get element by id, height and weight, and height in kgs and meters. Then like this is for calculating. Okay, so whenever you calculate, it will calculate like this, where result equals to math.round, okay, whatever, it's rounding off, and document.get element math. Okay, so this is calculating your BMI over here, and then after calculating your BMI, it will just display over this part using this get element by id score tag. And then after that it wants to show you what is your body type. So your body type is underweight, normal. So for that you need some condition. That is why we have used if condition. If result is less than 18, greater than 18, and between 18 and 25, between 25 and 30, and 30. So these are the results it will be showing, and other things. So let's check. So if you put your weight something like I don't know, 65 and 165, okay, 1.65. remember we should put in meters and kg, then get BMI. So BMI will be something there, and then it will be normal. Now if you increase the weight like 75, for the same height it will be obese, and if you increase even more it will be overweight. So you can see, and there is no person with 2 meters of height, but still he will be obese if he has 108 kgs. Yeah, so the second portion also worked. Now we come to the third portion. Similarly we can use all these tags, and this is actually I'm creating a list for whether it should be in meters or kilometers. Okay, so we are creating list drop down list over here for this portion, then for this portion, and length, and I am with is equals to, I am leaving some space, as you can see, with span tag and id length, etc. Then we include this JavaScript code where we are calling these three values. First we'll take the length. Okay, now we'll decide whether it's meter, it's in meters or kilometers. From is meter or kilometer or centimeter. Okay, or I have only 2. Then comes 2. Okay, all three values, whatever you have input, will be stored in this, and according to that it will be calculated. What's your length? You already know the length conversion, so according to that you can put this if condition for deciding what should be the length. So if you calculate 123 meters into kilometers, it will give pointer, and if you calculate 123 kilometers from kilometer to meter, convert, it will be converting. So as you can see, this is working just fine. So let's move on to the next portion. Now this is also similar to the length part, only thing we just need to change these values. Other things are the same. You should know the length conversion of weight to LB and LB to weight. So these are the same things, and if you put 1 kg is equals to how many lb, so you can find out like this. And then from lb to kg, if your lb is 12, the lb is actually pound, so 12 pounds is equals to 5 pounds of kg. So all functions are working just fine. You should just know the conditions, and first wherever you are taking the input have an id, then in the JavaScript code call using those IDs, store it in a variable, use those variable to calculate. This will require the knowledge of programming. So this is how my fifth experiment is working just fine. Thank you.